Hello there guys, it goes this is Scourge over Attila tournament match. Again, Scourge of God round of 16. This tournament is was hosted rather by Maximus. Find a link to his channel in the description. As for this match, you can see it's on plains, and we have Diplomatt of Wolf Clan against Abu of RTK, Western Roman Empire for Diplomatt, whereas Abu is playing the Eastern Roman Empire. Looks like this game is potentially going to be a long one, so yes, let's go ahead and move forward. Just gonna go over the builds. You can see that we have one Limitane border guards on each flank for the Western Roman Empire. Then we see, let's just put it in slow-mo for the heck of it. We see two Bali Star units, very good choice. Two Equitus Promoti over here in the rear. Two Equitus Promoti on his left flank. Actually, no, one with his Magister Militum General, Rally General, by the way. And we do have two Equitus Promoti over here. So in total, we see 5 Equitus Promoti, 2 Balistari, 1 Limitane Border Guards unit on each flank. In terms of his Sword Corps, we have Legios mixed with Elite Palatina. Let's see. So, Elite Palatina, how many of them do we have? 2... Is it 3? Yes, 3 Elite Palatina in total. Seems like they're all Bronze 3. Now, in terms of his other sword units, we see some Legios as well. How many of them do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 Legios, all Bronze 1. So that's basically the Western Roman Empire build. As for the Eastern Roman Empire one, this is a quite peculiar build. Very, very strange, but we'll see what it is. So 3 Menalotoi up front. These guys are fairly decent pike units, actually. They're not as bad as, say, Gothic pikes and such. But I would say that they are worse compared to elite Ostrogothic pikes. For his other units, let's see. Lanciari Seniores on each flank. No upgrades on these guys either. Now, in terms of his skirmisher contingent, we see a mix of Sagittari, all in loose formation, by the way. It's 2 Sagittari over here, 2 Balistari, and 2 Funditores. No upgrades on these skirmishes either. Now, in terms of cavalry, you can see that he doesn't have too much cavalry, actually. Only 2 Tagmata have in total, 1 on each flank, so that is a risky choice not to bring a lot of Tagmatas, basically. Then we see 2 Cataphractari over here. Really nice shock cavalry to bring, of course. We have Palatina Guards General, Gold 2. This is a peculiar choice. He is Rally, though. We see some other units. Hetarea Guards, 1 on each flank. These guys are really good. Then we see 2 Palatina units. But again, I would favor the Western Roman Empire composition. I mean, he doesn't have as many skirmishes. He doesn't even have pikes, but he has a melee cav advantage, and he will do decently in melee as well. So I definitely prefer the build of the Western Roman Empire. Just way more cavalry power in this build. So we'll see how Diplomatt tries to engage it. You can already see that precision shot was basically activated on all the units of the Eastern Roman Empire. And have kind of Fractari charging into the Limitane border guards, but while they're gonna do a lot of damage on the charge, they're gonna be bent with Equitus Promoti, and now this unit is not gonna be effective at all. This charge, though, doing a lot of damage into this unit, but again, it's a very cheap unit, and he's gonna lose the Cataphractari for it. So 2 Cataphractari have traded horribly here for Eastern Roman Empire. Tagmata's coming in over here against Equitus Promoti. That's gonna be a good engagement for them, especially with spear support. However, we see that there are indeed Elite Palatinas over here, and actually taken a lot of damage to the Equitus Promoti, but the Equitus Promoti will die soon. Again, Tagmata is just super strong units. Here we have an engagement. Tagmata Cavalry destroying this Legio unit, very nicely done by Eastern Roman Empire over there. He's gonna disengage this Tagmata Cav unit, but he's gonna lose so many in doing so. And the pike units are now I'm not sure why the spike unit is pulling back, because this is gonna mean that it might be good because he's gonna be protecting his rear. And actually, yeah, it is good, in fact, because there's not a lot that can attack him from the front. However, his Tagmata here is already almost dead, because it's getting focused by Balistari, and that's a good choice. You can see this Tagmata also being focused by the Balistari. Very, very nicely done here by Western Roman Empire, pulling away with the Limitane against Melatoi. Good choice again. But these cavalry charges breaking the Tagmatas, and of course this elite Palatina here will not have a good time against these two units. However, if Eastern Roman Empire managed to keep all of his skirmishes, I think he could win this battle, but looks like he's gonna lose his skirmishes at this point. Equitas promoting routing off the field here. Heta rear guards, very good against basically almost anything in melee. They are just beasts. Over here you can see the Equitas Promoti charging into the Cataphractari, Magister Militum doing work as well. Cataphractari trying to hold off the inevitable. But this Equitas Promote just wrecking the Balistari here. Engagements over here. Tagmata should do well against Equitas, but a lot of them have died. Of course, Haterare guards will mop up the Legio here. The Magister Militum, though, still alive for Western Roman Empire. Still got Equites into all these Balistari, and they're not really dying, but just killing. And these units, Equitas Promoti, routing off the field, but rear charging the Haterare, or not really rear charging, but flank charging, still gonna do massive damage to them. This Tagmata cav is soon gonna go off the field. In fact, it actually killed that Equites. Wow. This Legio here is surrounded and is just gonna get killed. It's routed off the field. Equitas Promoti actually disengaging from these Balistari and Sagittari. I'm not quite sure why. They should be going for him. They should indeed be going for the Balistari, because he needs to kill the Balistari. There we go, he's gonna go for it. And I do like that he's using his crossbowmen to target the Palatina Guards general of the Eastern Roman Empire. That is a very good choice by Diplomatt indeed. Very well done by him there. Haterare guards here are gonna be off the field thanks to Equitas Promoti attacking from multiple angles, and over here you can see that all these units, all these skirmishes are gonna be off the field, which is very, very good for the Western Roman Empire. These Eastern Roman Empire units need to be off for Western Roman Empire to be able to win this game. Because, I mean, if there are skirmishes on the field, he's gonna have a rough time, especially those Balistari. Late game Balistari are pretty potent against units that are already low in numbers and have taken a lot of HP damage. They can just kill a lot of units, essentially. However, this elite Palatina is getting engaged over here. We have rally activated, but still an engagement over here. You can see that the box was kind of broken, and he's going to pull away from these Funditores. He did some nice hammer and anvils onto this unit, almost killed the general. Still has his Balistari, though. And at the moment, in terms of the power bar, it's not looking good at all for the Western Roman Empire, but the thing is, he's getting rid of all these skirmishes, which is exactly what he needs to do. He's gonna stop all of these units with one elite Palatina, and then these cav charges will do well. However, not the best cav charges, hasn't spread them out too much, plus hasn't attacked from all the angles, so the cav charges are not perfect, but still very, very good, of course. They will do a lot of damage. They might even rout this whole contingent here. Menelato, you can see that they're fighting over here. Ooh, the general of the Eastern Roman Empire is dead, though. This could be huge. So now he's going to disengage. The general is off the field. This Lancieri Senioris is off the field. And now this is gonna look really bad for the Eastern Roman Empire. And you can see why. Just look at these two Balistari here. He's still using loose formation, which is kind of hurting the capability of his Balistari. He needs to turn that off, but he's also gonna lose this elite Palatina unit. I do know why he's pulling it out, and that's because he doesn't want to die to the Menelato. But they're exhausted against just a very tired Menelato, so you can see Menelato almost couldn't be able to catch up to them. You see, it still doesn't look great for Western Roman Empire, but the amount of cavalry that he has, I mean, in terms of the power bar, but the thing is, all these skirmishes have no ammo. And sure, power bar does show that Eastern Roman Empire has an advantage, but these Ballistari have a lot of ammunition left, and these are the units that are going to allow the Western Roman Empire to do very well. And I think I would give the Western Roman Empire an advantage at this point, despite the balance of power. That's my opinion, because these Ballistari, they're just going to start destroying units once they actually fire, which they don't want to. And this is, again, because of loose formation. He's going to target the Hater rear guards. Ooh, this unit is off the field. This is kind of bad for Western Roman Empire. But I mean, he should just be targeting the pikes, because I think with his cavalry, he's going to be more than fine against swords and axes. But he just has to kill the pikes. That's all. Like, this unit, he should be targeting it. But again, loose formation, just look at how far his units need to go in order to shoot. And that's because not all of the men... Basically, when you give an attack order, the unit tries to target the center of the enemy unit that he targeted. And not only that, but it actually will just move up so that your whole unit is in range. Because individual entities, so to speak, have different range within a unit. So like, for instance, this guy has lower range than this guy, because this guy is up front, so he's closer to the enemy units. So for instance, while this guy may be in range, perhaps this guy isn't. So if you give an attack order, it's going to try and make all the units, all the entities within a unit be in range to fire. And this is why loose formation is bad, and it actually hurts your ability to do damage. And he should also be using flaming shot, because yeah, it's against infantry, but they still do a lot of damage against infantry. You would think that it wouldn't be good, but flaming shot is basically good against everything. I'm not sure what it's not good against, to be fair, because it just gives you so much base damage essentially for free. So anyway, let's see. Elite Palatina over here running away from all these units. Very nice kiting by the Western Roman Empire. And we're gonna have a lot more kiting. I'm just gonna speed things up because it might get boring. Again, loose formation on these Ballistari not good, and I do like these cav charges though. They are very, very important. We're gonna have another cav charge over here into the rear of these axe units, and Menelautoi should rout them off the field. Master Militum, just a very strong cavalry unit in general. It did activate Steady, which is peculiar because it lowers the speed of his unit. So I wouldn't necessarily agree with doing that. I wouldn't activate Steady because, again, it just makes the unit slower, so you can't really pull out as fast. So he took a lot of casualties because of that. So it looks like the Ballistari are actually going to start a reign of terror over here. This Menelautoi is gonna be hurting. Look at this one axe guy. He is not dying. He is surviving. He's a survivor. And look at how he's running away with his axe. He's tired. He's sad that his army is losing the battle. And these guys are running awkwardly as well. All these units just run awkwardly. But yeah, just 3 units left for the Eastern Roman Empire. That one, Elite Palatina, was of course knocked off the field, but doesn't really matter when you have 2 Ballistari with a lot of ammo remaining, essentially. And this unit is now going to pull away. Again, still loose formation on the Ballistari. This is a huge mistake, I feel. Do like that he routed these units, and they are shattered, so they're never going to be coming back to haunt the Western Roman Empire again. Look at these Palatina, they're just gonna start dropping real fast. Now getting shot from the unshielded side as well. They do not like this at all, let me tell you that much. Getting shot at the unshielded side, who would? And they're keeping their shields up, but guess what? They're getting shot from here. You guys are just so dumb. You need to turn your shields around. So yeah, just Ballistari kiting away. Rapid advance activated on this Menelatai, so has to be careful. But Western Roman Empire could rout this Palatina if he puts like a cavalry unit behind it or something. It's exhausted, wavering, and the general is dead. And look at the morale, it's 8. Just putting something behind it or rear charging it would just rout this Palatina unit. So I think he definitely should do that, and there's no reason why he should keep his Magister Militum here. Because look at this unit, it's like one rear charge away from routing, or just maybe even putting your cavalry behind it would do the trick. But as you can see, he's gonna go for a more risky approach. He's gonna engage into the Menelatai, but does it really matter? It was not braced. It was a lot of the units already died, and it got charged from both angles, so it died. So that seems to be the game. Round of 16 match for Diplomatt. He is going to advance over RTK's Abu. Definitely very good build that Diplomatt brought here. I do really like it. So yeah, that was the game. If you guys and girls enjoyed, if you want to see more, don't forget to comment or subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.